Hi, and welcome to this walkthrough of DocuProx. The fundamental purpose of DocuProx is to convert your physical or digital documents into structured, usable data that can be used by your other systems, like a CRM or database. This completely removes the need for manual data entry. So, how do we do that? In our previous video, we showed you how to handle documents with a fixed structure using with reference templates. Be sure to watch that video if your documents have a consistent format. In this video, I'll show you how DocuProx handles a more complex, unstructured document, like an invoice, which do not follow a specific structure.
First, I'll navigate to the DocuProx homepage and sign in as Clara Winslow for this demo. Okay, now that we're in, we land on the template section. This is the control center for all of our extraction models. You can create folders for your templates to keep things organized. Here, you can see a list of existing templates, search for a specific one, or, as we're about to do, create a new one using this button.
I'm going to create a new template for vendor invoices. First, I'll go to Template Information and give it a name and choose a folder to keep things organized. Then I'll go to Template Configuration. Since an invoice layout can vary, the important step here is to select without reference. Then select Invoice in Document Type. With this method, we don't upload a reference image. Instead, we just define the data fields we want the AI to find. For an invoice, I'll add fields for the information that I want to extract. Our backend can then interpret these prompts to extract the correct information when you call the API with your real document. Once the fields are defined, I'll create the template. It's now ready to use and has appeared in our list.
Now, to use this template with an external application, we need an API key. I'll head over to the Settings menu. The first thing I need to do is enable API access using this toggle. With access enabled, I'll generate a new key. I'll give it a name, and the system creates it. It's important to copy this now and store it safely because for security, it won't be shown again.
All right, before we use Postman, let's validate the template right here in the app. I'll go back to our template section, find the template we just made, and use the Run Test feature. I'll paste in the API key and upload a test invoice. Let's run it. And there's our data. As you can see, DocuProx correctly identified the invoice number, date, and total amount and other details. The template is working perfectly.
Every time this template is used, the activity shows up here on the dashboard. Let me give you a quick tour. The first thing you see are the high-level stats, showing your total requests and success rate. You can also filter this whole view by a specific time range or user. As you scroll, the graphs help you spot trends. This one shows your daily request volume, so you can see your peak times, and this one over here monitors the average response time to make sure everything is running fast. The panels below let you dig a little deeper. You can see which of your integrations are driving the most traffic by looking at the API key usage, get a clear visual of your accuracy with the success-failure chart, and see how your template library is growing. It's a simple way to get a complete picture of your entire workflow. Okay, for the final step, let's see how a developer would use this in a real API call. I'm in Postman now. I'll set the method to post and enter the API endpoint, which is https://api.docuprox.com/v1/process. Next, in the Headers tab, I'll add our authentication. The key is xauth. For the value, I'll grab our API key that I saved to a sticky note and paste it right here. Now, for the body of the request, I'll select raw and make sure the type is set to JSON. I have a request body pre-built in Visual Studio Code, which includes the invoice image data converted to a base 64 string. I'll copy this entire JSON structure and paste it into Postman. The last piece we need is the template ID. I'll switch back to DocuProx, copy the ID for our new invoice template, and paste it right here into the prompt. Okay, let's send the request.
And here's our response. We get a clean JSON object with all the data. Now, to confirm the accuracy, I'll open the actual invoice file we used, and we can compare them side by side. As you can see, the invoice number, due date, total amount, and other details in the JSON response all match the invoice perfectly.
And that's how you can use a without reference template to handle complex documents in DocuProx. Thanks for watching.